change a light bulb, and take out the trash. As a woman of Italian descent on my mother's side, from a family that loves its heritage, I belted out Old Blue Eyes' New York, New York when Maria and I drove a U-Haul over the bridge from our hometown in New Jersey almost 2 years ago. By the end of my first week, I'd turned my grandparents' old key store, which hadn't been updated since they'd bought the building back when the village's real estate was unimaginably affordable, into my business's headquarters. Their former stockroom became my private residence, consisting of a single bed, 2 jam-packed closets of clothes, and a bathroom you pretty much needed to climb over the bed to reach. It also has a window with iron bars across it, so I can safely see daylight when I wake up. Truth, things hadn't been looking all too good for me at first. Then I met the queen of event photography, Regina Montague, a few months ago, and scored a bona fide, career-boosting job as a junior photographer for her. The gig spiraled into all sorts of trouble, but when you give me a chance, I don't give up easy. I pulled it together and earned Regina's respect, while keeping my studio active to build my private portrait business. I'd been covering the summer's wedding season as one of Regina's stable of photographers. Work is work, and I never take my career breaks for granted. Maria popped her head around the divider between my one-room workspace and my bedroom door. She eyed my shoes approvingly. "Don't worry, Granny, they're Manolos," she said, as if the brand is known for its comfort. She held a pair of dangly earrings from my dresser toward me, navigating tissue paper and shopping bags that littered my floor. "I still can't believe you're working for Bisa." "Maria Karina, you've said that 6 times since I walked in 5 minutes ago. Eat while it's still hot," said Granny. She stood at the small red Formica counter of my Pullman kitchen, along the length of one wall of my studio, over a steaming platter of chicken parmesan she'd brought from upstairs. The inviting aroma was torture, given that I was doing a fashion show of my purchases and could not risk dripping cheese onto the gold dress I was wearing, but which we'd all decided was a no-go. "They were talking about Bisa on New York 1 this morning," Granny said, handing Maria a plate of heaven. "Pat Kiernan reported that these little mini-concerts she's going to do on Thursday were sold out less than 3 minutes after they went on sale this morning. Pat has aged so nicely, don't you think? He went so gray, but he has such nice white teeth. He said Bisa arrived today to a mega mansion she'd built at the tip of Roosevelt Island, where they filmed the movie. They showed pictures of the house. It's stupendous. Yeah, she tried to begin building while they were filming the movie, but construction was too loud, so she hired like hundreds of people afterward to make sure it was finished on time," Maria said, as she settled into my desk chair to enjoy her small feast. "She's named the place Todo Amor. That means all love in Spanish, Granny. Perfect, don't you think?" "Like the name of her movie, All About Love," Granny said, nodding approvingly. "And Bisa's donating her new building to the city as a music school after this weekend," Maria said, fist pumping in appreciation of her idol. "Livia, do you know all of these details?" Granny continued. She knew I would never go into my gig blindly, but like most New Yorkers, it was hard to resist talking about the days ahead. "She's having 2 days of parties with, they're saying, all of Hollywood invited. Traffic is going to be terrible, and she's performing in 3 pop-up concerts on Thursday afternoon, which is apparently the new Saturday. What does that even mean? I've also never heard of a pop-up concert. But what do I know? And then Friday is the premiere of All About Love at Radio City Music Hall. The movie looks sweet."